Please, Blizzard. Please don't disappoint me. It's not that hard. Just want to see a solid game. Come on.
Diablo IV is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving.
Yeah, should be important. Ooh, this shot especially. This looks good. Like, damn.
It's creepy.
Diablo IV is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all the new features that people really love and appreciate in modern games.
It's not really new. They just do the same hack and slash all over again with some new mechanics. That's it.
Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo IV.
It's important to include robust character customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play.
Yeah, that one is pretty important. That's better than Diablo 3, like you had no customization at all.
It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
I like the more gritty and realistic style. Like the cartoony style from Diablo 3 completely killed me. Like even though I love that game, I played it to death, man. I played so many seasons and I must say that this is the right direction, Blizzard.
One of the really cool things about having an open world is your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own.
The problem of I just want to say the problem with open worlds is that they can be quite repetitive with some dungeons which are just copy and paste. I hope that's not the case in this game. And I just want to say this shot looks amazing. Like if you arrive right here and see the city, man, like this feels so real. Like this feels, I don't know how to describe it, man. Maybe you can tell me. It's insane.
There's no linear
This
path
is a
that
good
you have
shot.
to follow.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
There's all kinds of surprises as you're exploring.
Strongholds
Damn.
are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have
Reclaim does that mean that you can take the stronghold and build something on it or like repopulate that shit?
the space that begins.
Like this is what I wanted from Diablo, like since release. Like you slayed all those demons, you went through the map, you destroyed all, went through the story, but you never see some real progress with it. Like you couldn't really build a stronghold with a ton of shit on soldiers, man. That would be nice.
As a hostile area, but after you've cleared it out,
the evil in this place has been cleansed.
Nice.
it now becomes a friendly town.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's a new town.
A small outpost looks promising, man.
Sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get. And you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here. They might come back any moment.
Local events are really cool
Damn.
little story segments that happen within the open world.
You'll just be running through the world, and then a local event will pop up.
Ooh, this one mage spell, it looks nice.
And you can-
Or is this another class? I don't know.
Choose to participate
nice.
in it, or get a group together and just wail on these like giant world bosses.
Did I hear that correctly? Wail on these world bosses, or am I crazy right now? Okay, yeah. The thing with world bosses are that if you are not great, they can be pretty hard, and it will be a challenge. But after a few tries, world bosses are pretty easy. Like in any MMORPG, it is a big problem in my opinion. Like, but world bosses are that easy to beat if you just have a proper gear. I think they should implement more like mechanics where you need to dodge properly some random elements where you need a specific amount of players to even beat that shit. Like, yeah, let's see how they do it. I don't know.
These are events that take a lot of people and you really have to work together.
The thing is to really have to work together doesn't really apply here. We don't know.
Being able to see all the players.
At the end of the day, it could be just multiple solo players who just damage that one boss. There's no really team coordination in it. That's the problem. I don't want to have with these world bosses. So let's see.
On your screen, collaborating, trying to take this big monster down. It's epic.
It looks epic.
It's so easy to create a community. It makes Diablo more of a social experience.
We've got fully enabled crossplay.
If you
She said it makes Diablo more of a social experience, but I somehow understood it makes Diablo immoral. Kind of threw me back at that one Just Try 5's video, if you know that one.
Have an Xbox and your buddy has a PC, you're going to be able to group up.
Or you could play couch co-op. 2 people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
Nice. That's what we wanted.
We've created specific zones where players can engage in PvP.
If you go there, you can start swinging away at people. But
I'm hyped for PvP. I'm ready. Like, this shit is what I've looked for.
You're also opening yourself up to being swung at.
Yeah.
If you're like really, really good, the game actually marks you as like a champion on the map.
That's nice. There's some bragging rights.
You basically become a loot pinata and everyone wants to chase you down.
Oh, interesting.
The last story mission is really the beginning.
The most important thing about any multiplayer game. If there's proper end game, the game won't die. If there's proper end game, the game will be fun and long lasting. That's the thing. Even though some of end game mechanics are pretty grindy, I'm in for that shit. I love grindy as games.
Beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons or new Paragon boards, every single time.
Why do I get some Path of Exile feelings out of this game? Like, it is good, but is it a bit too much inspiration? That's the question. Like, even though I'm a huge Diablo fan, I also played a ton of Path of Exile. And this pretty much looks like... I don't want to say anything. let's
Time you come
keep
back
going.
to play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
And sorry for my voice right now. I'm a bit ill, and maybe that sounds weird on YouTube.
I'm really excited for folks to get their hands on Diablo 4.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
local events,
couch co-op,
endgame,
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
And we are so close.
Like the Druid, man. All head. Yes, breaks loose. 2023. I'm honest. This looks promising. This looks great. I was so disappointed from the last iterations of the Blizzard games. Like the Overwatch 2 beta. It completely killed me. Bro. Bad up, man. I was a huge Overwatch fan, and they threw that shit at me. Like, it's a good update, I know, but it can't be that they took that many years. And then Diablo Immortal, pretty much self-explanatory. Like, it's still a good mobile game. Don't get me wrong. But those pay-to-win elements, they're too insane. It's too much. Like, it's too blatant. They just spit it at your face, like in your face. It is what it is, man. But this one, Diablo 4, all hell breaks loose in 2023. I'm quite hyped for this one. I hope they make it good. I hope. I have so much hope in it. This even deserves a like, I guess. And let's have a look at the comments. I will say the game looks and sounds those what? I will say the game looks and sounds fantastic. Those artists, visual FX and sound developers are amazing. That's true. Like, yeah, now I know it. Like, some of these moments look like wallpapers. Yeah, you could take this as a background for your PC. It looks nice. Hope we don't get let down by poor in-game item and weapon design, gameplay mechanics, and microtransactions. Time will tell. That's true. I hope it won't be. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think it will be pay to win to some extent. But I hope that they don't overdo it like with mod. Please. I have some hope. And that's actually it. Thank you for watching. And if you want to see more of these reactions, like pretty bad ones from me, from my side, go subscribe to my channel. And guys, I'll see you next time. Wafer out.